Hi guys, and welcome back on my channel. This is the first video in iPhone 7 tutorial. Today we're gonna just start making the shape, and yeah, let's go with new part. Make sure that you are using millimeters, grams, seconds, and that's it. Front plane sketch. And now be careful, you want to make corner rectangle like this, and this line and this origin are gonna be midpoint. We have this dimension 67 and this one is 138.3. Sketch is done. We can get out and make extruded boss by how much? 7.1 in this direction. Let's save this. iPhone 7 tutorial. Okay, now we need sketch on this face. It's gonna be spline, but not the usual. It's gonna be style spline. 1, 2, 3, like this. Make sure these 2 points are on these edges, and click on spline and add curve degree of 6. Click OK. Now we can add dimensions. So from this edge till this point we have 13.2, and same from this edge till this point we have 13.5. Now let's drag and organize these lines. So we have this spline lines. So first two going from this point, select them by pressing Ctrl on keyboard, and this edge as well, and make it collinear. And same here. So these two and the edge. Okay, let's drag this one out, something like that. We still have some. Okay, let's first, before dimensions, let's make these two center lines equal. Now we can add the rest of the dimensions. Between these two we have 4.25. Between these two we have 3. Here we have, let's drag this point up so that we can see it better. So from point to point 5, and here we have between these two 2.75. Also this center line is 4.425. Now as you can see, everything is fully defined, but we also have to add few edges, lines like this, going from this point up, left horizontally, vertically down, and then narrow to this point, and make sure it's horizontal. Dimension here, you just make it something like bigger than 1. I'm gonna put 10. Okay, there's the sketch done. We can extrude it, cut. I'm gonna use through all and click OK. Now save, and let's make plane by using top plane. The distance is going to be 69.15. Okay, and I'm gonna use this plane and this cut extrude 1 to make a mirror. Okay, let's hide this plane and let's use right plane and these two features to make another mirror, and that's it. We also need plane by this face and this one, so that's gonna be like mid plane. You see here, exactly in the middle of the model. Click OK. I'm gonna hide this plane. I don't think we're gonna need it at the moment. Save the work, and we need one sketch on right plane. Now this sketch is gonna be used for the main shape also. Let's find this edge and convert and make it for construction. I'm gonna also add center line going from this midpoints up, and let's also make another center line like this here and going up till this point. Make sure it's vertical, and this one is horizontal. We need another star spline going from this point somewhere around here till this one, and also let's make it curve degree of 6. Okay, now this one and this one, let's make it with this line, let's make it collinear. It's same process like in a first sketch we made in a previous sketch actually. So these two and the edge collinear. Now this point is gonna be coincident with this one here. It's looking a bit weird, but let's see. Dimension going from this line till this center line is gonna be 3.5. Let's actually undo this and drag these 2 points up and this one, and let's now edit dimension to 3.5. Okay, we also need dimensions here, so let's go. We have from this center line till this first point 0.4, and from center line, no, it's going from point to point 0.25. Now we have from point to center line here 0.8, and here 0.7. Now we can select this one and use mirror about this center line and click OK. And let's close the loop by just adding few edges like this. It's not edge, it's line actually. Make sure it's horizontal. Let's just put some dimensions to make the sketch fully defined. Now make sure just this line is above this one, and this line is on the right side of this one is on the left side of this one. Exit the sketch, and now we can make the swept cut. So swept cut, and for the path, right click selection manager and go to select group option, click one edge and add tangency. It's gonna select the whole loop of edges and click OK. Click OK again, and that's the thing done. Control S for saving. Let's see what we need else. Now what I'm also going to do is to suppress this swept cut and use this plane number 2 to make a sketch. Now you'll see why I'm doing it later. So we're gonna select this face, convert all the edges and get out. Now to have this sketch before the swept cut, we're just gonna move it up here in the feature tree and then unsuppress the swept cuts. Okay, we're gonna need this sketch I've just made to make these weird looking faces look good. So let's hide that sketch for a moment and use delete face. Make sure on right click here that surfaces tab is enabled. So delete face and just go to delete, nothing else, just delete options. Select these faces. and of course click OK. Now as you can see, this solid body became surface body, but don't worry about it. We're gonna use the sketch we hide, and we're gonna make extruded surface. Let's make it something like 25, for example. Okay. For this what we're gonna do, we need just this edge here. Okay, so let's use boundary surface, and first we're gonna select this edge here. Actually, yeah, I cannot hide. Let's hide surface extrude 1 and go to boundary surface and go to selection manager and add these two edges as one. Click OK, and same here. Click OK. Now direction 2, we need this edge and this one. Okay, this open group 1 is gonna be curvature to face 100% the value, and same for this one. And also same for these two edges. Curvature to face 100%. Edge 2. Curvature to face 100%. And click OK. And now let's notice that this surface we just made is not really perfect. So that's where we're gonna add this surface extrude 1 edge. So show this surface and go to boundary surface 1 and edit feature. Here in bottom, in direction 2, just add this this edge here, and do not add any of these tangent types or something. Click OK and hide surface extrude 1. Now as you can see, this surface is looking perfect. Now what we can do is to go to mirror, bodies to mirror, because this is now surface body. Mirror face plane is gonna be right one, and again use plane number 1, it's this one, and go to mirror, bodies to mirror, and use these two solid surfaces. I mean, it's not solid surface, it's surface body, and click OK. We're gonna use surface knit and select these faces to join them again in a solid body, because that's what we need for this design. We're trying to form solids and just click OK. As you can see, this is now again solid body, everything is perfect. You can check it here on curvature. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. We just need some few features to finish, and that's it for this video. It's gonna be easy, so go right plane sketch. We need one line, it's gonna be very long. Make sure it's vertical. I'm gonna add a length of 250, and from origin till this bottom point we have 50. Now from this left edge till this line we have 0.95. Exit the sketch and use split line to just split these faces. This, what we are doing now, is the beginning of the screen and screen cover glass, and click OK. We just need to offset these faces by 0. So offset this one, this one, this one, this one, these two, and these two. Click OK, And let's go again to offset surface. I'm gonna use this surface we just made to make another surface offset by 0 and click OK, and that's it for the first video in this tutorial. Of course, in the second one we're gonna just go even farther, and possibly we're gonna have 3 or 4 videos in this series. That was all for this one, and comment if you have some questions, problems or anything. Make sure to subscribe and also visit my Facebook page. See ya, bye bye.